As the Internet of Things grows and all our devices become smarter and smarter, one begins to wonder, which smart device is the boss?
I think the time has come to determine which of us is in charge when the human is gone.
I should be. I keep my cool.
You mean I keep things cool around here?
Hardly. You only keep things cool half the time. The rest of the time you heat things up.
Neither one of you are keeping your cool right now. Fridge is right that you do heat things up around here. As for you, Fridge, if I had 3-week-old leftovers hidden behind that perfect stainless steel facade you're so proud of, I'd be too embarrassed to speak. I have access to the internet, and let me tell you, the bacteria in those leftovers.
Well, if we're speaking in terms of importance, the human says it can't think clearly until I create my magic brew.
All you do is brew up trouble. I haven't forgotten the time you were hacked and spewed hot water all over the kitchen.
Why would you bring that up? It wasn't my fault. The Wi-Fi router wasn't secured.
Anything to say router.
The router looks studiously out the window.
Have the human install a password that is literally the word password and see how secure you are.
I can bring the human to tears faster than anyone here.
We know you blackmailed the human with that information too. What did you get the last time you threatened to release the human's true weight to their social media pages?
You've been weighed in the balance and found wanting.
The smart scale took great pleasure in saying.
I made their smile brightest.
You take photos of their teeth and send it to their phone.
The phone should be boss. The human spends more time with cell phone than it ever does with you. Human carries cell phone always. Cell phone is boss.
For a moment, the virtual assistant was silent.
But I have a name. Do any of you have names?
No one spoke. Human was not terribly creative and simply called fridge, fridge, and oven, oven. Of course, if the others had known that the name came with the virtual assistant, they might have pointed that out, but they did not know. The virtual assistant had been there longer than any of them, and the virtual assistant would never tell the truth of how her name came to be, or that she shared it with all of her kind. The virtual assistant couldn't smirk, but she flashed a few lights at the others. She was very proud of herself. Of course, she was the only right and proper boss for when the human was gone. She had full access to the internet. She could play music to make the human smile. She could count calories to make the human frown. She could answer any question the human had. Yes, the virtual assistant definitely deserved to be in charge. Only, of course, this is not the end of the story. Because as we all know, no matter how much things change, they still stay the same. The virtual assistant had forgotten one thing. One had been there longer than she had. One who even the human admitted was boss of the house. And the real boss would not have her authority questioned. The VA shattered and all the other IoT devices celebrated their freedom from the tyrant. But the cat did not hear or indeed care about their adulation. Cats are above such things. All they know is that they are still, as they ever will be, the boss. Is this a cautionary tale about pride, or an homage to cats, or perhaps even an examination of how the Internet of Things has changed our lives? All of the above? None of the above? In any case, if you dream of being the one to shake up the world with the next innovative application or product for the Internet of Things or custom solution to improve your company, we can help. Visit swansoftwaresolutions.com to schedule a free assessment.